All right, are we here? We'll be doing a bunch of airports today. It's good stuff. Um, start up in Kiribati. Says this island in Kiribati. Actually, all of it is in Kiribati. Is a few islands, and let me go ahead and pull it up here. Alrighty, so there's no. Let's see what we got. Actually, we'll figure out later. But that is the airport we're taking off from. Alrighty, let me turn that off. Should not take too long. Be splitting in two parts. Okay, so let's get this bad boy started. Try and get the checklist on here. All right, so we start off with before start checklist. Let's try to make some adjustments here on the sound. And there we go. Cool. All right, so our pre-flight inspection is complete. Our passenger cabin doors are unlocked. Cabin doors latched. Parking brake is set. Let me just change the controls here. So I'll have the controls for the caravan. There we go. Control lock is removed. Seats and seatbelts are secure. All the switches are off. Any off position. Our ignition switch is coming to norm. Circuit breakers are all in. Fuel selectors both are coming on now. I want to look at time. Try to keep it a local time, but if it's dark, there we go. So local time is good. Not sure what time it is in there right now. Let's see. Time in Kiribati. Awesome. So it's like 6:30 a.m. So this is when gonna work perfect for our flight. Not sure what these signs are. Trees, I guess. Pretty cool. And that's where we're at on that end of the runway. We're probably gonna take off from runway 6. So let's see here. So ignition switch is a norm. Ignition switch norm. Circuit breakers all in. Fuel selectors both in. Oxygen pressure 1550 to 1850. So that's looking good. Ventilation and AC is all turned off. And I got the bleed air heat off as well. Everything is pushed in. Cabin mix and air flight, so it's push as well. Emergency power lever is in normal. Power lever to idle, and that is an idle. Our emergency our propeller lever is full forward. And let's see, propeller lever full forward, a fuel condition lever to cut off, and fuel cutoff is pushed in. Firewall valve is pushed in as well, and a battery switch is coming on. I need some light on the panel here. Having a hard time seeing, it's a little dark still. Sun's rising. So flood and there we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and test our initiators. And that's looking good. And a fire detector. That is looking good as well. Flap levers are up. And non-smoke and seatbelt signs are coming on. Since we're going to start our engine with a battery, we're going to go ahead and do that now. Beacon light is coming on. And our avionics switch 1 is coming on. There we go. Let me clear out that message. And we're going to go and use the flight timers. Bus volts. Looking good at over 24. Emergency power initiators are extinguished. And a propeller area is clear. Fuel boost pump is coming on. Fuel pressure low initiator is extinguished. And then fuel flow none. Let's go ahead and start our switch to start. Oil pressure is rising. The NG RPM need to be stable. And that is stable. Fuel condition lever is going to go to low idle. Fuel flow 90 to 140. For some reason, okay, something is up here. Beacon light, avionics switch 1 on, bus volts 24, power initiators extinguished, propeller area is clear, fuel boost pump is on, fuel pressure low in the circuit, fuel flow none, start switch to start. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this again. turn off the something is up in here. So fuel condition lever. That is normal. That's looking good. Let's go ahead and start again. So battery switch is on. Fuel condition lever cut off. Fuel cut off is pushed in. Firewall valve is pushed in. Battery switch is on. Annunciators test. Fire detection warning test. Flap lever is up. Non-smoking seatbelt signs as required. I got the beacon light on. Avionics switches. One is on. Bus 424. Emergency power annunciators is extinguished. Propeller area is clear. Fuel boost pump is coming on again. I got no fuel pressure. Low annunciator is extinguished. Let me do a reset on the generators. Propeller area clear. Fuel boost pump is on, and it is on. Fuel pressure low and consider extinguished. Fuel flow none. Starter switch to start. So we'll try that again. Nothing. I wonder if, let me do this real quick. I want to go over to the checklist. So before start, something is up on here. Let me look at. That's not what I want. I want to look at here. That's not doing it either. Let me try to reload the aircraft. No, not that. I'm gonna reload, but I'm gonna do it through the dev menu. See if we get anything different. I'm not getting fuel flow for some reason. Let me look in here real quick. Very, very weird. Let's look at systems here. Can't get to it either. Start. All right, let me reload. Let's do this. Same airport. Let's keep it simple. Just put myself on a runway. I mean, I never do this, but it's not doing nothing. So, let's see. We have an engine failure. Maybe. let me do this. I'm going to switch over to the TBM. And we'll fly the TBM. Set our heading. First heading is going to be 24. So we'll set that. There we go. And heading mode, flight director's on. Altitude, we're going to do 1,500 feet. Awesome. I'm going to do flitch. And that's pretty much all. Just make sure our transponder is correct. So we're going to do navcom. So 1200, and let's go. Flaps are set to take off. Readjust the speed, and got to pull out our timers. And change this to, say 200 knots. Looking at 12 minutes for first waypoint. 10 minutes actually. I actually think I already see it. Maybe it won't be 10 minutes. landing. Just taxi the aircraft back. Alrighty, and then the next waypoint is going to be heading up 156 for kept me 41 minutes. Now 33 minutes. So 33, he could probably do oh, you know what? Let me correct the nav log. Flip set to takeoff. Still our trims. There you go. Trim is up. And, alrighty, so that would be... So we got 200 knots, 1,500 feet. We can probably cruise at to 300 knots. Yeah, we'd get there in a heartbeat. So let's do that. 300 knots. And with 300 knots, that would take us there. Heading 158 for 16 minutes. Alrighty. We're ready. Just set to flight level change. Gear up, flaps up. And start timer. Let it build a speed. There's 1,500 feet. Let's power back a little bit. There's 200 knots. Two 20 knots is more realistic. Or let's do 240. So that will be... Hello, meow. 21 minutes. Yeah, we're doing island hopping. Just for the heck of it. I'm just doing, just flying the heading and timing, and that's all. So basically doing this right here. Let me show you. We're only gonna do halfway this time. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm right up here now, flying from this airport to this one. Start off here, go up here, and then down here, and I'll only fly halfway. So let me see, it's this, we'll fly it until it get to this one for today, and the next Monday we'll fly the remainder down here. So it's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs today, and 6 next Monday. I was going to fly the caravan, but and I've been flying it every time, the Black Square, but the engine was, I had some issues with the engine, couldn't get her started. Never had those issues, never ever. So I was like, I'll just switch to the TBM, get there a little faster. Catching up with the time I lost. What do you fly, typically? go back to my navlog. 157. There you go. Oh, nice. Oh, so you fly on the X-plane? Yeah, this is just some basic VFR flight today. Me too. I love VFR. I actually love both, but I love VFR, man. Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, up here on the islands, it's I think it's a little bit easier as long as you set the heading right. It's a little bit easier. But I do these events every Monday. We've done Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Amazon. Those are really difficult. Sometimes it's very difficult to find the feuds. I mean, they're carved in the rainforest, so they're pretty cool. It's usually I fly the Caravan for that, but I mean, this plane would be fine too. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, you're more than welcome to join. If you want to join on the next leg, this airport, let me pull up the PDF here, and I'll tell you which airport I'm flying next. Just bear with me for a second. So the next one is November Golf Mike Kilo. November Golf Mike Kilo. Right? Yes, November Golf Mike Kilo. That's the next landing strip, because they're all, I think all but one are grass, dirt, or sand. And then it's VetSim, so VetSim and that's all. So, actually, speaking of VetSim, I do 1228 here. There was nobody around, but I'll put it anyways. There we go. I think I see something ahead. Let's see. Nope, not yet. And I'm trying not to look much at the MFD. I'm trying to keep looking outside for the most part. That's 21 minutes, so we're about halfway. Like marking off on the PDF the legs that I've done already. Yes, it's really, really good. Now, some of these places, the autogen fails sometimes, but then I usually look to see if there's scenery, since other people can join. Sometimes we have nobody show up. Sometimes we have like the guy that always flies. Today it's his wife's birthday. He's also a real pilot. He's an awesome guy. Pretty cool. But anyways, but sometimes we have like 7, 8, 9 people show up. Yeah, these should be pretty easy to autogen because there's not much around. It's like they're all like tiny islands, all of them. Pretty much all of the airports that we're landing are like super small islands with a landing strip. Some are like long, like reef, like those reef style islands. But yeah, I mean, some of them are not showing on SkyVector. They're private fields. So if you look on SkyVector now, for the one we're going to, yeah, this one has the island. This is like a triangle-shaped island, and the field is right here on the tip. And it's not published. And it does exist, because if you go on maps, satellite, you can see it. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're at 12 minutes. Yeah, 230 knots indicated, or true. I mean, if we were climbing higher, probably get there. You might get there faster. Climb a little bit harder, but this is good. Cool. Let me get that out of the way. I feel like this. Let me look. There we go. Either on trim was a little bit off. That's better. Maybe. So it's supposed to be about. So I'm landing. Next airport is. Bear with me. I just pulled it up and I forgot. Mike Golf. Sorry. November Golf Mike Kilo. That's the next one. I'm gonna type it in on the chat. I think it's easier. That's the next one. and I think it's a private field. Yeah, Maracay. Oh no, this one is actually commercial. So it's served by Air Kiribati and Abalang, so it's like a very, very tiny airport. We should already start seeing something. Let me look here. Oh, I think I see it down there. On the right side. Let's make a small heading correction here. In Papua New Guinea and Papua New Guinea, I think it's more like Southeast Asia. Papua New Guinea or Indonesia itself. And yeah, I actually, in the islands, I've been on World Flight on the sim. So we did what? Fiji, some other islands, Solomon Islands, some other stuff. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to look back, but yeah, it's fun. Alright, so it's triangular shaped, and I should be landing on the northern tip of it. Should be an east-west runway. Yeah, that looks like it now. Maracay. Yeah, me too. I wish I could visit every country in the world. It would be awesome. On the sim, I have like a app that I keep track of the countries I've been to. I am up to, on that sim actually, I do 162. But it's fun, like you learn a lot. Rio traveling too, it's awesome. Alright, start slowing down here.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
TBM is so, like, it's an awesome plane. Once a week, every Monday. I think I'm gonna fly a little bit higher next time, like 3,500. Alright, flaps 1. Got it, put the gear down. Autopilot's coming off. And I have no weather info. Let's see. Oh, wind is 210 at 7. So we'll land at 27. see the airport. It's a lot of trim. Thank you. You're welcome to join us. If you fly, join us. I mean, you ask about the airport, you're more than welcome to join. Coming at an angle here. Keep it to 700 feet, 80 knots, looking good. I don't see it yet. Oh, I think I see it now. To 0, so a 190 should give me a 90 degrees. Yeah, I see it. It's behind those trees. The very tip of the island. We're looking at 3,000 feet. There's 200. There we go. Flaps to take off. I was floating for a while. I think the wheel was like rubbing the grass for a good while. Alright, since the runway, the wind seems to be favoring this, taking off on 27 at 27. Then I'll take off from 27 as well. I need to set up the aircraft for the next leg. Alright, so we're looking at next airport, November Golf Alpha Bravo. Magnetic 210 for 8.2 minutes. So 210. And I am going to fly a little bit higher. It's harder to find the airports. There you go, 3,500 trim. Oh, I use a simple CH. I've had it for a really long time, and that's what I use. Nothing fancy. Alright, heading of 210, I'm going to set it 3,500, using flight level change, and yaw damper can't come off. We're all set. Here we go. But what do you usually fly on a sim? Let's go ahead and start the timer. Gear up, flaps up. Keep an eye on the ITT because it's going to rise. Yeah, yes. I mean, anybody. Aviation 14. Or whoever's watching. I always like to know what you guys fly, what you guys like doing. So. Yeah, there you go. The ITT spiking up. Spike the power. Alright, for the next airport, we're looking at 8.2 minutes. Oh, yeah, those are awesome planes. I was gonna fly the Caravan today, but I fly it every Monday for the last few months, and for some reason I was having issues starting up the engine. First time that I had issues with it, and there's nothing on maintenance popping up. I follow the checklist, like I follow it by the book, and I don't know. Oh, Alaska. Yeah, I need to do Alaska one day. Monday. I'm in Baltimore, close to Baltimore, north of Baltimore. Where are you at? Where are you from? So keep about 220 knots. You might be getting a little bit more this time. Alright, so the next one, I need to see how it looks like. So, pulling up the map here. Alright, so this is like, yeah, actually, I think I can see it. Oh, nice, Sweden. Cool. Yeah, I fly in Sweden a lot, actually. I do fly in Sweden. I like flying in Sweden. Like I said, I fly everywhere. Don't matter to me. Alright, cool. So we can start descending, actually. Should be in that thicker part of the island over there. Might need to fly over it. Or not. Yeah, they got awesome controllers on BetSim in Sweden. They're awesome. Yeah, if one day you want to fly, let's fly. I fly a lot. What time is it there now? 1 a.m.? Yeah, I was gonna say 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Yeah, aviation keeps us awake. I've flown the 8 tower a few times, but I need more practice. Give it 1,000 feet, and I'm gonna come in on a long approach.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, fine.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
And where's this feud?
Landing gear.
Should be easy to see. Oh, that's cool. Where are you flying? There it is. There it is. I found it. Where and what are you flying? See, it's so hard to see. You only see when you're actually there. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll get to it. I saw the airline and I saw the laugh. That's cool though. There we go. We're on the ground. You know what? I'm gonna take off from here. I need to just set up for the next leg. That was a cool little field. Man, I saw it last minute. Nice. Oh, so you're going from Stockholm to Spain. Awesome. What is that? Is that going to be 3 hours? Are you bringing an extra cushion to put on the seat? Or a Ryanair? I mean, I would fly in Ryanair without a problem. It's cool though. Do you fly PMDG? Alright, let's set up this trail. Reset the timer. And our next heading is, let's see. .170. Heading 1704. Or actually 171 for 12 minutes. We're going to November Golf Mike Alpha. So heading 171. Same general direction. And flap set for takeoff. Yaw dampers coming off. We're ready. Oh, if you brought a cushion, an extra cushion to put on your seat for the tough landings, it's just a joke though. Like I said, I would totally fly. I think Ryanair is a good airline. There we go. flips up. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright, TT's too high. Let's bar it back a little bit. They did take it too serious. But I'll tell you what though. Have you been watching the videos from that been popping up from Cargo Lux? Cargo Lux has been having some really rough landings lately. And we're talking about a 747. I think it's not easy to make a hard landing on. I mean, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy to make a hard landing on a 747. I mean, yeah, the conditions are. That's cool though that you're going to Honeyconti. Nice. All right, so 230 knots. And actually, was that 2 minutes ago? I forgot to set the timer. We'll do 2 minutes. Um, 12 minutes actually. 12. Yeah, 12 minutes. What? Are you serious? Wow. That's cool. What plane was it? Oh, I'll look it up. That's awesome. I flew Colombia yesterday. There's this one approach into an airport called Pasto. So you basically come in on an RNAV approach. You're very close to the mountains in order to come down, and then it sits on the top of a hill. It's pretty cool. So it's like they flattened the mountain to put the airport, and then right after the airport it was like a cliff, a really really high cliff. It was cool. I landed yesterday. It was the A320. The next time I'm going to do 737. It crashed down of their 16 planes. Oh my god, that's funny. Do you remember what? Do you remember what aircraft it was? That's funny. So, well, you probably see the note up there. Join our Discord. 4CJ, 4 Charlie Juliet, Discord, and then I always post the, which events I'm doing, the bush line, every Monday. Oh, I heard of them. That's right. Wow. Yeah, these guys do some crazy stuff as far as weight and balance goes. It's crazy. Madness. I think this is the one that had a bunch of features. Let's see. See if we can see anything. Nah. Just normal. Nothing too crazy. It's cool though. Other camera, this one. question is, did the pilot survive to enjoy his watch? Oh my god. 717. I didn't know they have those in it. Well, they have no. They had those in Colombia. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, some of these guys are nuts. It's that mentality, right? It's like, yeah, we'll be okay. Nah, we're fine. We've done that before. No, we're fine. We've done that before. Until one day. I remember seeing videos of the 727 taking off. And these guys loading the 727. 727 does not have that much of a climb rate anyways. Now you overload it, you make it even worse. I mean, I love the 727, but that is cool. 10 or there's 16 planes. I mean, if he was here, they'll probably pay like a fortune in insurance. Crazy. Yeah, the 727 is. I think I remember seeing something with the 727. I wish they had it for flight sim. It's a cool aircraft. Alright, so what was that again? 171 for 12 minutes, and we're at 7. So it should be on those islands down there. Again, northern end. So I'm coming from the north. I need to steer to the right a little bit. Steer. Turn. There you go. So it should be right there on that tip. That is cool though. And that have you seen that video of the Ilyushin 76 taking off? I think it's Australia. The guy used every inch of the runway, like every centimeter of the runway he uses it. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that kind of mentality gets you in trouble real quick. It doesn't work forever. Or the other guy here. Remember the other guy here that faked? He said that his grandma was a victim of the war, and then his relatives. This was like within the last couple of years. And then he's, what was it? Whoever died from COVID, like he started like make all these stories of drama in his life. And I think he tried to get elected. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Some crazy stuff. Yeah. He carried out of the building, took him to the hospital, and then he disappeared, right? Man, I'll tell you. Alright, let's turn off the autopilot. Start to get this nose down. Oh my god, that's funny. Let's add flaps 10. Or take off flaps, that is. Field. Oh, I see it. It's right out there on the left where there's greenery. So we'll fly over the sand and land. I need to get lower.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I know, I'm lowering the landing gear.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
This plane, man. If I could own a plane, this would be it. Turbine plane. I think this one is a grass runway. Where'd you get all those stories? My God. Oh my God, that's funny. They had it all planned out, except that part. Man, I'm gonna start flying this plane more on these bush flights. That should do it. It's crazy. It really sounds like those. It sounds like a story from all these stories. Sounds like stories from movies or cartoons, right? Or a comedy. Actually, it's supposed to be funny, and these guys were real. No, it's gonna be an interesting landing now. This is good. Ooh, paved runway, finally. Yes, I am. There's no way I can fly a helicopter, though. That is a nice runway. I mean, compared to what we landed the last couple times. It's funny how the runway looks so much smaller. I mean, look at this plane. You don't need much of a runway for a DBM. That was not a good landing. Just a small single engine. So, Cessna 172, Diamond. I've flown Beach, the V-tail one. Forgot what's it called. Yeah, the wind is dead. I'm just gonna take off from here. Flew the Boeing Stearman once. I'd say I flew a Boeing Stearman. It's a World War II biplane. Let's see. So this is gonna be the next one, heading 112 for 15 minutes. So let's do this. Actually, you know what? Let me do timer. Try that. I never used it for timer, so I think it would be cool. Count down since it's 15. Wait, 15 or 50? Oh, 15, 1-5 minutes. 1-5 minutes. I was trying to think when did I say? Yeah, 1-5 minutes. Alright. Yeah, they're all close. Very close. And this is the last leg, actually, for this week. Next week, I'll continue. Alright, plane set. Yaw dampers coming off. Flap set to take off. Let's just pull the nose down a little bit. I keep it on the lower end. There we go. And we're ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Airspeed's alive. Look at the guy waiting for me on a runway. Awesome. Flaps up. What? No what? What's up? What happened? I mean, I could do one extra leg, because I have the plan already for next week. That's a cool. Isn't that a cool airport? Right in the middle of nowhere. You need to come fly with us. So next time, you're invited. Ah, yeah. I can fly one more. If you want me to fly one more, I'll fly one more. And then I'll probably, next week, I'll fly the same leg again. Yeah, we're doing, let's see, this one. Here. So start off here, one up here, down there, here, and now we're going to this one. And Anna could fly this leg. This is probably going to be, it's going to take a while. It's a 20-minute leg. This leg from here to here. November Golf Tango Bravo and November Golf Tango Oscar will be the next one. Yeah, I can fly. I don't mind flying. Love it. I just forgot to do the thing again. 1300. And start. Alright, so let's, the next one. Ooh, we're basically going to do a straight in. Let's climb more. I'm going to climb a little bit more. 5,500. It's 220 knots. Here. 5,500. TPM. This one. It's an awesome aircraft. TBM's a beast. Beast of a plane. I love it. Yeah, we should be seeing it soon. Oh, I see the islands down there in the horizon. Should be tip of the island again, left side, so we'll be coming in at an angle and then land at a like a 45 degree angle from where we're at. I flew it once, and I can never. Well, not never, hardly ever flying once. I know I have like a a solid opinion. So I don't know what I think about it. I really don't. I've flown it once, just like the DC-3. I flew it once. I think the best aircraft built that comes with the sim, the bigger ones, not the, Cessnas and Diamonds and whatever. CJ4. CJ4, I think it's a really, really good aircraft. It flies so well, and it's well modeled, and it works very well. Okay, so the airport should be on that corner on the left side. That's a private airport. Oh, you meant try tail wheel. What's it called again? Yeah, tail wheel. Yeah, it is hard. You need to do special training, and when you're taxiing, you're kind of, from my understanding, you're kind of, looking on the side. It is because you need to pick up speed, and then you can see. Yeah. But some of these aircraft, they'll get off the ground and like super fast, like a Piper Cub. Don't need much of a runway. So line up over the runway, make sure the runway is clear, and then you kind of look on the side. I mean, when I'm landing the actual plane, I'm look ahead, but I'm kind of looking on the side too. Kind of. So it's like peripheral vision. I want to try to do like a more radical approach this time. So I'm 5,500, wait until I'm very, very close, and then I'm gonna land, descent. So head towards that little, so about heading at 120. Maybe let's do 115. Make it more fun and challenging. Almost like a lost your engine situation. I get asked that a lot. It has. I like Airbus. I like all of them. I don't have a favorite, and it depends on my mood. I'm into like one aircraft. So one day I want to fly A320, and I really want to fly A320. The other day I want to fly the 737. I guess I'll put it this way. I like something about pretty much every aircraft. There's always something that makes it real cool. All of them. So that's a difficult question for me. It's like food. I'm the same with food. I don't have a favorite food. I eat a lot of different stuff. What's your favorite aircraft? I see the runway. I'll wait till I get closer. Yeah, the Dreamliner is a beautiful plane. Absolutely beautiful. And it's got so much stuff that I have to agree. It's a special plane. The way the systems are set up, being carbon fiber, the wing flex, those GNX. I like the GNX. I love the GNX. All right, let's cut the engine here.
Landing gear.
Or until shit shuts up. And autopilot's coming off as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a cooler approach this way. Yeah, the Caravan is cool too. You know, the Caravan is a plane that I liked, but I wasn't. I was you know, I always thought it was like and it feels like a 172 in a lot of ways. But I always like, I don't know about the Caravan, but I learned to love it. Now I love it. It's what's VLE for this plane? Let's see. I don't know. 178 knots. Which means I can... okay. I can lower it now. That's another cool little the TBM is so versatile. It's crazy. All right, flaps. One notch of flaps. And second notch of flaps. Oh, that's cool. What does it fly? 767. Oh, you're in Europe, so it could be a 737 too. 737, 767, 777, MD-11, A300, and caravan. I think that's all they got now. I like that. Oh my god, I saw a reel today. That was funny. So the sound caravan. Yeah, that's cool. Would be awesome to fly cargo in the caravan. Nobody's complaining. Oh, cool. Also, he flies the overnight feeders. That is cool.
500.
It's another cool little airport. Anyway, so there's this one video I watched today. The guy flies 737 NG, and on the 737 you have the to adjust the temperature, you have forward and aft. That's it. And then he makes the video of me adjusting the cabin temperature in the middle section. The middle section, because you can't adjust the middle section. It's different aft or forward, and he just messed up with the aft one. Oh wow. Oh, Minnesota. That's cool. Also, you have family here. That's interesting. I think this is going to be a better landing. Or not. It's not too bad though. Yeah, it's crazy. It always amazes me how when you do the VFR nav logs, accounting for winds and everything, it works so well. I mean, you flew for 15-20 minutes and you hit right at the airport. It's really cool. Alright, flats for takeoff. And let's see where we go next. Alright, we want it down to the lower limit. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of Minnesota. There's a lot of immigrants from Sweden, Germany, Russia, and this is all from the 1900s, like I said, like early 1900s, second, third, fourth generation, and it's really nice up there, but cold. All right, let's see here. Next, what is the next one? This was 112. Next one is 142 for 20 minutes, so that's a little bit of a longer leg. We're going to November Golf Tango Oscar. 20 minutes. down. So does he go often to Sweden? So he flies to Minnesota. Must be cool flying up there on a caravan. With that extreme cold. It gets really, really cold up there. Yaw dampers off. There you go. Gear up. Let's do a nice turn here. Flaps up, left the plane build up speed. We're really, really low. There's our fuel. We'll start our timer. $220 again. All right, let's just take a look at the map here. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice, nice mix. That's awesome. What was it again? Tango Oscar, right? Tango Oscar. Yeah, this is a private airfield. This might be a little bit tricky to find. We'll see. Just make sure my heading is correct. Oh, 142. I'm gonna do 150. Just want to make sure this is right. Yeah, it is. Cool. Should be over that that part of the island. And then I'll change to 142 again. What do you mean by parallel class? 2 from here. Kyrgyzstan, 25% Bolivian, 25% News. Oh my god. 25 Georgian. I get Georgian and Kyrgyzstan, like they're kind of close. But that is definitely. Yeah. What's your blood type? Nobody knows. That is cool though. But I think a lot of people in Kyrgyzstan will have features, like physical features, similar to Bolivian. But at New Zealand is a different story. And Georgian, I think it's that's cool though, very cool. Wow. And this is what, grandpa and grandma? How in the world can that be possible? Where does he live? Wow. And then he lives in Sweden. Isn't it crazy? Like, this is all his dad's mom, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. Yeah, like I said, like Georgia and Kyrgyzstan is kind of close. I have a documentary that I was watching last week about airplanes, and he was talking about that, how aviation brought the world so much closer. Georgian food is amazing. It's so good. My God, it's so good. But he was talking about that, like we were, as humans, we were for, I think it was like 500,000 years or some crazy numbers like that, where we would not go not much farther than, I don't know, 50 miles, 80 kilometers, right? And then after, then there was the ships, right? The ships in the, I don't know, 12th, 13th, 14th century, whatever. And an airplane in the 20th century. And that changed everything. I mean, it would not be possible without it. Yeah, you travel across the world in 50 hours, and you end up meeting these amazing people. It's so cool. That's actually one of the reasons I do the streams, because I get to meet people from everywhere, and that virtually, but it's cool. It's awesome. You end up finding a lot of people alike, not only interest in aviation, but like you're saying, like, you know, the different cultures and different mixes and stories and all that stuff. It's really cool. Cultures and food, and it's awesome. Yeah, but if you can watch it, it's nice. I didn't finish watching it. I have the movie, and I had the movie for the last couple of years, and I started watching it last week. Documentary. Yeah, it is for I think in a lot of ways is uh, I don't know. It makes you think about a lot of stuff with aviation. Nice. So what would be a like what's typical Kurdish dish? Is it close to what you find in like uh Syria, like the Middle East, Turkey, or Persian, or like Georgian, right? So I mean Georgia's further north, but it's like very hearty food. Every time I meet someone here that is from a country, I always ask, I say, where can I eat it? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's so good. I've been to Lebanon, and Lebanese food is amazing. Kurdish food, let me look up here. Now I'm curious. And I like cooking stuff from different places too. Kurdish cuisine. Oh, but you do have. Oh no, it is a mix. So it seems a lot like similar, a mix between Middle East and like Georgian, where you have like meats and very hearty stuff. I mean, just this is just looking like a general, tons of pictures. Sorba soup. Kofte. Oh, I know kofte. Nice. Yeah, kofte is like ground beef, buckwheat, right? And then spices and mint and lints. Lentil, maybe? Lentil? Is it this that you mean? Hold on a second. Probably is lentil. Is that what you mean? Wait a second, I'll open a picture. That? Yes, so it is. It is lentil. So it's this kind of lentil. Wait, balls. Isn't it flat? This one? I love lentils. I've actually made hummus with, I was just telling a friend yesterday that I made hummus with lentils. Tastes good. Yeah, so it is it is really like a heavy influence, a mix of influence, Middle East and Kafkas. Let me look here. Oh yeah, and I said without looking at the map. Now looking at the map, it's pretty much like between Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Syria, Iraq, and Iran. So you probably get an influence from. That's cool. And you probably have like different variations of the cuisine if you go like up north. or northeast, or east. It's probably a little different too. That's cool. Alright, this one is going to be a little bit more tricky because I didn't prepare for this flight. So I hope I'll find it. Ah, nice. It is. And it's super healthy too. Man, I'm gonna look at, hold on. NGTO. November Golf Tango Oscar Airport. So I have an idea where it is. Alright, just give me a second here. Because I think I might be close. Tango Echo Oscar is before. So it's gotta be... it's gotta be right down there. Let's turn off the autopilot. I try to find it. Cultures, food, and languages vary. Yeah, I'm fascinated by it. I love it. All of those subjects: culture, food, and language. Might have to overfly this one. Since I didn't prepare, it's gonna be like, I'll find it visually. I'll keep the speed up. Say 200 knots. I think I see the airport, but I'm not sure. It should be a sand. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna fly over it first. Walter. My name is Walter. Call me Walt. Do you fly on VetSim? Yeah, we reduce the speed considerably. Wait. I got lost. What did you download? I think this is it, the field. Yeah, I see a line. It's just not. So that would be. Keep 1,000 feet. This right here. It's weird though. Yeah, it is it. Alright. So we're just gonna do a downwind. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was a little intimidated by it too. It took me a while until I actually decided to fly on it. It is intimidating. Yeah. Okay, I can help you if you get on Discord. I could probably share my screen and then help you set up. It's worth it. The only thing with VATSIM is that you need to prepare very well your flights if you're going to fly places where there's ATC. A little bit more left rudder. I hope I'm able to see it. Nope. Yeah, it's right there. So what is the, like what, you know how to join the server, but what is the issue then?
Landing gear.
I know.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's coming down, man. It's coming down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. It's very weird.
airport, but okay. Oh, there are airport markings in there. That's what that was. Funny. And there's another one down there. That's funny. Oh, I know why it has that. Because I have the add-on. I guess this is the runway. Maybe. No. Whatever, this is good. Alrighty. What is the, like, like, what is it that you need to do with, vPilot to make it work? You said you're connected to the server, but, actually, I'll disconnect. Hold on, let me look at my Discord. Let me see. Okay, I can wait. My fuel is low. Okay, you're in. Okay, so you loaded flight sim. Load onto, what's this airport? November, hold on, let me see here. What is this airport code? November Golf Tango Oscar. Let me look. So you're on VETS. So you are connected on VetSim through vPilot. Or where did you load? Ah, you're on this. Oh, Discord server. Okay, so let me disconnect here. I'm gonna stop the stream, and then I'm gonna get on Discord, and I will go from there. You share your screen, and you tell me what what you need help with. All right, guys. So if there's anybody else watching, thanks for sticking around. It's been awesome. Next week we'll do the second part. So let me pull up here again. And then any of you, you're all invited to join. It's a very low, I mean, as you can see, there's not much craziness as far as it's a simple flight. And I usually fly where there's no ATC, so everybody's welcome. So next week we'll be starting at November Golf Tango Bravo. I'm going to post on the Discord. And that should be this one. There you go. November Golf Tango Bravo. So today, next week we'll be flying from here to here, and then over to here, and down here. That's it. We're gonna end up down here. We're not gonna do this flag back all the way back to the origin. This was just because this airport is not on SkyVector's database. So, anyways, it's 6 legs next week. We did 6 today, 2, 7, 6 or 7 legs. But anyways, we'll do that next week. Thanks for sticking around. See you guys later. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Let me see. I just want to make sure I see you here, so I know who you are. Okay, 57. Got it. Yeah, tomorrow send me, you can send me like a DM there. And then we can kind of coordinate the time. And then we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. At least to do these flights, and then later on, maybe do some flights with ATC too. That's awesome. But, yeah. Nice conversation. It was awesome. And good night to you, and good night to everyone. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Good night, good night, good night, good night. See you. Bahamian dude. Next week we'll do the other half of this flight. I'll send it out the plan. Good night. I'll try to send it earlier. You can say it, I'm still here. I'm still here, you can say it. Or you can set it on Discord too. Either way it works.